Yeah. It's it's the uh, it's the urban therapy with Sun Show, and I am starring. Oh, what's going on, y'all? How y'all feeling? Sunday afternoon, and I'm feeling good. It's getting hot out there. Can't see the moon. What's up, y'all? All right. So this is the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. I'm your host, Sun752, and today we are talking about beating up on the people who are close to you. Beating up on the people who are closest to you. What do you know about people beating up on the people who are closest to them? What do we even mean? Do you know what we're talking about? Do you know where we're going with this? Have you ever been in a situation where somebody is frustrated at work? Somebody is frustrated in love. They are frustrated with making money. They are frustrated with popularity. They are frustrated. They are disenchanted. They are messed up with anything going on in their world. But instead of blaming the world or themselves for not being able to get themselves together, what do? They come home and they kick the dog. They come home and they yell at the kids. They come home and give you the really cold shoulder. Hopefully they don't hit you in the face or push you around and take up your space. I hope not. But unfortunately, a lot of people do. We're talking about a situation here that is very common. Very common. Why do people beat up on the people who are closest to them? Why do people abuse verbally, sometimes physically, abuse the people who have been there for them? Why do they treat their day ones this way? Why do they treat their loyalists this way? Why do they treat their most faithful this way? Why do they treat their supporters this way? Why? Meanwhile, this might be a situation where they treat the new people that they meet like royalty. Royalty, I tell you, they treat them like treat them like royalty. It happens all the time. We deal with situations where somebody that you know, somebody that you're closest to, may come and try to take out their frustrations on you, give you the cold shoulder, act like they're not speaking to you, maybe even take it so far as to try to make it seem like something that's going on with them has something to do with you when you know that it doesn't. They may even try to blame you for their attitude that day or those days, and you know it's not you. So it can make it even worse when they have evidence to support that they're taking out why they're taking their frustrations out on you. You know, like, let's say they ask you to do something and you haven't gotten around to it yet, or you don't want to do it, or have told them that you weren't going to do it, and they're like, well, that's what I'm really mad at. I'm mad about, dealing with you. So don't try to make it sound like because I don't have enough Christmas money, or when I got on stage, my jokes wasn't funny, or just because I didn't get that raise or promotion at the job. It's because the other day I got robbed. I left my door unlocked and they took all my shit out of my middle console. I'm like, shit. I know that I should have locked the door, and if I wasn't talking to you on the phone, the score might have been a little different. But I got distracted, and now I'm mad, and this has impacted the way that I deal with you. We are close, but you make me mad, and I think a dose of your own medicine is what I have to give, and I'm going to hit you where you live. And I know that deep down you don't really have nothing to do with this kind of thing. My crew, you are a part of that, and you never been a rat. But right now, beating up on people who are the closest to you. Let's talk about it. Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is the Urban Therapy with Sun show. We do this every single Sunday from 1 p.m. till around 2:30-ish. And the reason that we say 2:30-ish is because sometimes it gets so heated that we just have to do a little OT on a Sunday. And it is Sunday. This is the show where adults come out and play with other adults. We laugh, we cry, we argue, fuss, and fight, go back and forth with each other, bust it up all crazy. We take an introspective look into our own personality to see the way that the universe projects us into this thing called the world and try to figure out this thing called life. I'm your host, Son752, aka Omar, with the. And if you can't say Omar with the, well, then you just say Omar with the R. And today on the Urban Therapy with Son show, we are talking about beating up on the people who are the closest to you. Beating up on the people who are closest to you. Who knows what this is all about? Who has been impacted by this? Who has a mama or a daddy or a sister or a brother or auntie, uncle? Who has a best friend or a lover or spouse? Who even has the children? You see how they do their siblings. And when some people don't get their way, they can't understand how to get through their day. So you hear them say, the world is just not my friend and it's your fault. Your fault. Well, see, I think one of the reasons that people beat up on the people who are closest to them is because they know that they can get away with it. They know that they can apologize, cry, write a letter, buy some item or whatever that will get you back into their good graces. Because the reason that you're closest to them in the first place is because you would never sell them out. You would never let them down. And you understand them. You get them. And sometimes your reward for getting a person, I get you, you get me. You know how it is? You don't have a whole lot of people in this world that get you. You know what I'm saying? Understand you, like you, love you. That's one thing. Those are one thing singularly. But when somebody gets you, even though it sounds so simple, it's a deeper level of understanding. Because when somebody gets you, not only do they understand you, but they accept you. And one thing that can happen when you understand the person and you accept them is that you can wind up paying the ultimate price for it. Maybe I shouldn't say ultimate price because that sounds like they're going to take you up out of here. But I'd be lying if I tried to say that nobody has ever been taken up out of here because of their acceptance of somebody else's ill behavior. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about today. That's what we're talking about today on this Sunday on the Urban Therapy with Son show. Beating up on the people who are the closest to you. Beating up on the people who are the closest to you. You know you're wrong. Have you done it? Because some of y'all listening to the show have done it. You know how it goes. You know what I mean? When we say that we having a bad day, if you've ever said that you're having a bad day or that you've had a bad day, and we've all had bad days, so for some of us, it's not easy for us to accept that we are responsible for the days that we have. So, although it would be nice to romanticize that all of us go through our days and approach each one of our days with positivity, with good intentions, and with peaceful motivations, is just not true. Some of us ain't all the way on a level. Some of us aren't good people. Some of us be trying to get over on motherfuckers, trying to lie and deceive motherfuckers. Some of us just aren't decent people. And you want to see somebody really mad and really abusive? Stop a predator from being able to stalk or pounce on their prey. The bad people who go out and mean to really give their people a dose of their own medicine, when they fail at that, they be mad as hell. People like me and you, we be mad when we go to work and bust our ass and play the game the way that they say it's supposed to be played, and we don't get rewarded for it. When we don't get bumped up, promoted, when we don't get raises, when we don't get bonuses, when we don't get treated with respect, honor, and appreciation. Those are the things that decent people get frustrated about. And that's what they might take their frustrations out on their loved ones for. But these other motherfuckers who go out trying to hurt people, trying to make people look bad, trying to take somebody out, when they don't get their way, man, they be pissed. You ever see a jealous person not be able to act out their jealous intentions on somebody? You know how jealousy goes. When somebody is jealous of another person, they be trying to do them in. They want to be there to witness bad luck, bad fortune happen to somebody else. You know it. You've been there. You've seen it. You see it. And when they don't get their way, when a jealous person doesn't get to see the object of their jealousy get hurt, get cussed out, get frustrated, get pissed off, they be even madder and madder. You know the dog is going to get the newspaper tonight. You know the cat ain't no telling what's going to happen to the cat. You know why cats get abused bad? Because they're lightweight. Dogs, it ain't easy to throw a dog, but you can throw a cat. Difference between a dog and a cat is a dog will stay loyal and still come back to you looking for your approval. A cat will be like, "Nah, I'm good. I don't know what's up with you." Now, an abused cat, if you're not consistently abusive to a cat, like if they've seen the good in you first, then they still will remain loyal. But if they see that the tides have turned and they can't trust you anymore, a cat will be like, "All right, I'm good. I'm cool. You ain't even feeding me around here no more? Nah, we all right. I can't do like the dog do. I know that no wonder dog's a man's best friend." Cat is like, "I'm not taking an ass kicking for nobody." Stacey White says, "I fight back. I just look nice. I'm not nice." I always think it's interesting when somebody says that they are not nice, because that almost makes me think that you have practiced not being nice. She says, "I'm having a bad day, you know." She said, "Talk about my child or talk about my cat." So yeah, for some reason, well, you know what? Hold on. There are many reasons that we may mistreat the people who are close to us or closest to us. There just aren't good reasons for it. There are reasons. The reasons just aren't acceptable. But it's like black on black crime. We complain about black on black crime and alert each other and definitely condemn black on black crime. But black on black crime only makes sense because black people are around black people. So we're always going to get the brunt of the volume of our emotions. So if I'm only around black people all the time, black people are also going to be the only ones that see my happiness, my joy, my contentment, my satisfaction. We don't talk about that a lot. We concentrate on the negative. So when we talk about black on black crime or black on black violence, it makes sense that the violence that we perpetrate on each other is against each other because we are around each other. Yeah, the white man ain't never hurt you directly because you ain't around no white people. Duh. So in volume, we're going to get the brunt of our emotions from each other, towards each other. It doesn't make it right, but it makes it logical. It ain't right, but it's logical, you know? No, it ain't right for you to come home and yell at your spouse. And, remember the show All in the Family? Archie Bunker was rarely happy about anything. He rarely showed any joyful or satisfying emotions. But his wife, oh, Archie, how was your day? You want a beer? Here's your chair. You want a beer? Here's your chair. Oh, eat it. Chair. Here's your beer. Oh, eat it. He was always dissing Edith. He was always acting like, she was a non-factor or irrelevant and all of that. But we know the jobs that he did for a living, of course, he's going to be frustrated. I know that he drove a cab for a little while and he did some other blue collar type shit. So, living in New York and with a racist problem. When you are a blue collar white racist, it's going to be hard for you to have many good days. Real shit, especially in a city like New York, where you have to deal with an amalgamation of different cultures. So I got to deal with American black. I got to deal with Caribbean black. I got to deal with African black. I got to deal with Russians. I got to deal with Europeans, and a lot of American white people don't have no respect or love for European white people. We be talking about how black people ain't unified. White people ain't all that unified. American white people are pretty unified, but it don't be like that. Wait, hold up. Where? Eastern European? Nah, we'll be cool with you as long as you are Eastern European from here. Like, oh, he's a Polak, but American Polak. I'll buy your sausage. Same thing with Italian. Same thing with Englishmen. Same thing with anybody. American white people ain't all that cool with European white people. I mean, think about it. America was founded on breaking away from the British, who were European. We haven't tried to, we've always tried to be better than the Europeans in the automotive industry, in any industry, the steel industry. America has always tried to show their might and their superiority over all of the European countries. So all I'm saying is Archie Bunker wasn't the nicest person towards his wife. It had a lot to do with his frustrations out there in the world. Living in New York. New York to the rest of y'all. But living in New York. But anyway, so yeah. And she just let it roll off of her back like water on a duck. Like, oh, that's just his way. Oh, Archie, I forgive you for everything. And Mike and Gloria and Joey and Joey and Joey and Joey and Joey. Joey, those were the days. And Joey and Joey. Souls with the hip hooray. Guys like us, we had it made. Those were the days. All right, anyway. So it doesn't have anything to do with whether you're black or whether you're white or whether you are European or whether you are Middle Eastern or whether you are Asian. You know, we give the highest volume of our frustrations, our emotions, positive or negative, to the people who we are around the most. That's by default. When it's a negative thing, it's not always acceptable. And there's way too much concentration on it. But maybe I shouldn't say too much, because it has a heavy impact on the people that it affects. You know what I mean? If you getting your ass whooped every time your man or your woman comes home, and you know it don't even have nothing to do with you, but you staying loyal, you all in love, you know what I mean? You staying together, you trying to stay there for the kids, stay there for the love, stay there for the marriage, stay there for the culture. You trying to hang in there. And they making it crazy hard for you. You know, see, I burnt myself yesterday. Look at that. That's an iron burn. I got my penny on. You know, Penny from Good Times. You know, y'all might know her as Janet Jackson. I got my penny on. No, mama. No, mama. No, mama. No, mama. Shoot. Janet Jackson did a pretty good job as looking like a scared kid when she was on Good Times. She sucked whole ass as an actress when she grew up. She was even pretty good on Different Strokes as Charlene. Man, I thought Charlene was the prettiest girl I ever seen. I used to be like, oh, Charlene. I thought Janet Jackson was super, super awesome. It was that smile, them high cheekbones. She had me open. You know what I mean? She had them high cheekbones, them shits look. And she had a smile. That smile, she had the I love your smile before Shanice came along. Nowhere to go. I love your smile. Somebody told me I was too old to like Shanice when she was out back in the day. I was like, damn, yeah, I guess she is a younger. She was only like 3 years younger than me. This is some bullshit. She wasn't no baby. Tracy Spencer, she was a baby. She was still a 70s baby, though. I don't know. So, what's going on, Duck Northwest Media on the Blog Talk side? Thanks for coming on through. Appreciate you. appreciate you. But yeah. So, when we talk about, how bad or how we may mistreat the people who are the closest to us, the real problem is our acceptance of that mistreatment. We let them do it. Now, I can understand if our parents did it to us, because they were our parents and there's nothing we could do. We were stuck. Like Chuck. Some of us, but plenty of children have run away from home because of the abuse. Especially when now, I don't want this to become an abuse show. I really don't, even though we're talking about a form of it. But I ain't trying to go into the depths of the negativity. I basically want to keep the show. I don't normally play no scaredy cat shit, but I don't really want to. I really want to talk about. I want to keep this show more about our ability to be able to thwart the negative advances of those who make missteps in their conduct towards us. In other words, I don't really want to talk about like the kids who ran away from home because they were sexually abused. Because you ain't gonna tell me that the reason that you molested or that you molest or rape your children or family members is because you didn't get a raise at work. We not doing that. We are not doing this or that. Care Bear says people will do to you what you allow, and sometimes we do allow them. Our loyalty, our faithfulness has enabled plenty of people to come home, talk shit to us, call us out of our names. You know what I mean? Maybe even bump us around, push, shove. It's not acceptable. It's not. You know what I mean? It might warrant, getting popped in the mouth. Boop. Last time or the only time you ever backhanded somebody. It's not as common as people make it sound. You think it's the movies and TV have you thinking that people be getting backhanded all the time. Boop. Pussy. Bop. Bop. Backhand that motherfucker. Like, I don't know. Like, how much abuse can the back of your hand take? Like, do you have a strong back of the hand? Like, I trust my palm. My palm can take a lot of impact. The back of my hand, I don't know. Seems like the easiest way to break your hand. But I guess it's the disrespect that we concentrate on the most, So, but yeah. When you enable somebody, allow somebody to consistently and constantly, keep messing with you, nothing good can come out of that. Nothing. Not one thing. Nada. But how do you address the situation? Because your understanding and acceptance of the person who is the abuser may make you subject to have this shit keep going on. Like you may say to the person, or say to yourself in your mind, I can tell somebody got yelled at work today, or somebody wasn't as productive, or they got on my baby nerves. I'm just letting them. They need some time alone, so let me just stay out of their way for a while before they try to make me the villain. Many arguments can come out of this kind of stuff. Yeah, and because of you being so understanding at times, you may just let them go ahead and be great for a second. Like, all right, all right. You might even cook something special, make them a special drink that they like. Do something for them in order to ease their pain, even though they all grumpy, snappy, with they biting the hand that feed them ass niggas. Oh my God! And please don't let it be a situation where they are the sole provider, or where they are carrying the whole crew. Like if they the only one that works and they the only viable income in the house or something like that. Now you don't have no recourse. You don't have no recourse. And honestly, you may very well be part of their frustration, compounding with the other stuff. But please don't let their income be the only income, because now you ain't got a pot to piss in. You don't have no defense against their negative advances and their verbal attack. So yeah, he got chewed out at work. She got chewed out at work. Or she went to Zumba classes. She went to Zumba class and couldn't do none of the moves. They don't even have and when you go to Zumba, they don't have like a preset routine that they do. They don't have like, all right, we're going to do this dance and then we're going to do, and really all Zumba is a bunch of dancing. It's exercise, but it's a bunch of dancing. And I know, because I've been to Zumba. And I'm like, so y'all just dance for an hour? Yeah. Roll the music. But yeah. So they went to Zumba class and they didn't get any other steps. Everybody else was rolling this way. And they couldn't even do the roll. And ain't nobody paying attention. People be paying attention to the instructor in Zumba, because when he switch up, you gotta know what they doing. Like, it ain't always easy. Like a good Zumba instructor will do the dances that they know people can do. But I've seen some people do some suspect stuff. Like, you expect them to mimic that? So first we was just but then you did some old extra shit with the legs, and motherfuckers was like looking like the background fighters in a Bruce Lee movie or karate flick that's waiting to jump in and get their ass kicked. What would you do if I danced out of step? Would you tease my ass all day? Broke a little legs in my class. Broke a little leg in my class. Oh. Stacey says, why would you watch that you didn't like? That you don't like? Then you pick with them and start fighting and Mm-hmm. She says it's going to be a domino effect with miso heads up. Gabriel says, I've enabled someone. I'm not a fan of my or those people's behavior. Mm-hmm. You know, probably one example that we are all familiar with that probably really exhibits this behavior of beating up on the people who are closest to them is probably Donald Trump. How many stories have we heard about when he doesn't get his way and how he goes to people who support him and basically throws them under the bus, tears them down, berates them, undermines them, all in the name of being the boss. Well, I'm the boss, so I can say what I want to say and do what I want to do and treat anybody any old kind of way. He definitely exhibits that type of behavior. And I don't even know him, and I know that he does that because I've never heard him speak positively of anybody who has stopped fucking with him. And I've never known anybody who stopped fucking with him just because. So, yeah. Beating up on the people who are closest to you. Your girl, your man, your kids, your dog, your cat. So it's 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 a hell of a phenomenon. You know, beating up on the people who are close to you, and like I said, of course, because they are the ones who are always around. Of course, they're gonna be the ones who are subject to um subject to the most interaction by you, positive or negative. And in this case, we're talking about the negative, but it's not it's not a good excuse. It's not a good reason. The logic just overrides the reality. Or no, the reality overrides the logic. Yeah. That's what we talk about. That's what we talking about. Um, a more understandable reason for why we might do this is when you have lost somebody. When people miss people, it can take a real toll on them. And that's whether they miss them when they are alive or when they miss them because they have died. It really can take a toll on a person. And there is no accounting for the time that it takes for somebody to mourn and the way that they may mourn. But when you really miss somebody, when you know that you're dealing with somebody who you know really misses somebody who they may have loved or may have really have been supportive of them or somebody that was super close to them, you know you're going to have to deal with a lot of, and this might be the one when you may really try to understand what they're going through no matter what, because there are so many ramifications that can come out of this situation. I mean, from as mild as, you know, dealing with somebody, you know, feeling down, maybe crying sometimes, or not being in the best of mood, all the way up to considering suicide, or should I say self-deletion. We can't say suicide on YouTube, so we got to say self-deletion. This is the stupidest. This is the stupidest violation or abuse of the First Amendment or just the English language that I've ever heard. Self-deletion. That's not even a fucking word. It's not even a thing. Delete. Anyway. Yeah, when somebody, when somebody's in deep mourning, you may even encourage them. Like, listen, man, you could take it out on me. Some people have said that. Like, listen, if you ever need to take out your frustrations, I mean, a woman might tell a man, like, well, you just need to pull my panties down and get busy. Don't even worry about it. Just go ahead. Oh yeah, I wasn't doing nothing. You might have been working on, finishing up the last chapter of your book. But now you're getting pounded from behind. But I understand. His mom passed. You cry, I cry, we cry together. Oh, you finished? Okay. But anyway, yeah. When somebody is in mourning, you may try harder and harder to be accommodating to their negative emotions and their negative advances. Like, I understand. I understand and I accept. I accept and I understand. So when a person is really not themselves. Yeah, Care Bear, when a woman allows a man to sexually abuse her somewhat. It's not like really sexual abuse, but it's like basically he's getting his Ike and Tina Turner on, but this is authorized. It's not like the movie. This was authorized. Like, look, all right, just go ahead and do your thing, baby. Don't worry about me. His mom died. Gotta get his shit off. He might be crying and pumping. Mama, you know I love you. Mama, yeah, get Dead, little Hiawatha. Dead, brave warrior. Here's a wet wipe. But on some real shit. Yeah, when somebody misses somebody, like maybe they best friend or somebody like that moved to the West Coast, got married or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to hang out like that no more. They're not gonna be able to see him no more. It's gonna be tough. It can be tough. And no, it ain't because he on the down low or nothing like that. Niggas can miss each other. What the fuck? Y'all say the niggas supposed to be like brothers, and then when they show their brotherhood, then you want to say that they fucking. Sheesh. Stacey White says, I'm not sharing this episode. That's okay. Ain't nobody else sharing either. Emily Dunlap's in the house. Bow! She's about to turn it out. She says, off topic. I'm at Walmart and police got them one or had them one. Now they got the friend that was trying to help. One person got away. Oh, you talking about somebody was shoplifting? Mm-hmm. But yeah, you know, uh, it's one of those things. When somebody is in mourning or somebody really misses somebody, you know that you might get the brunt of their frustrations. Now, where this situation can become less than acceptable is when like let's say your man or your woman's side John has got fucked around and married somebody or went away. Now they can't even explain to you what they so pissed off about. Yeah, your side joined and up and got married on your ass, or went back to her husband, or if it's a woman, her little side piece that went and got himself a girlfriend, a real one. He done fell in love with somebody else. Cal Chamberlain says, I am here. I'm driving. I can't text. I can't share. See, Stace, I told you nobody else is sharing either. But just for kicks, yo, make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Urban Therapy with Sun show, and we talking about beating up on the people who are closest to you. So take that, Care Bear. Take that, Stacy. Take that, Carol. Take that, Emily. Take that. I'm so mad it's not 100 people in this chat. I'm going to beat up on the 4 that's here. Y'all supporters ain't shit. If y'all shared the show, then maybe I could quit my job. Stacey says it's 100 nosy bushes in this chat. Nope. It says 4 people. I count 4. Care Bear, Stacy White, Carol Chamberlain, and Emily. This shit is accurate today. It's accurate. 4 people care about me. Had a little help from my friends. Had a little help from my friends. They said they lied. So don't believe them numbers up there. Fuck that computer. That shit can't count. As they say. But yeah. Anyway. Yeah. In a situation where your side John might get married or get into a relationship or move away, now you can't even explain why you going home to your wife, plucking her in the forehead. Get on my nerves, bitch. I want a divorce. Bing! 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 I plucked the dog. Bing! I plucked the cat. Bing! I stomped on a roach. Care Bear. He just overlooked. Oh, you can't. You okay? Care Bear, you share the show. Prove it. I want proof. I'm beating up on the people closest to me. I don't give a fuck. Prove it. You say you shared. Prove it. Prove it. Carol says, I'm so tired of being beaten up. So that means when I see you, it's a throw punch coming. I'm just glad we're far from each other. Emily says, well, I shared on my page and to my group. Okay, great. I want to thank all of y'all for sharing the show. I want to thank y'all for your likes. I want to thank y'all for your love. I want to thank y'all for your support. But I still got to whoop your ass because I got some other shit going on. Because I gotta whoop your ass, gotta take you down, gotta take you out, I gotta show my frustration towards you. And right now, it just seems like the thing to do. I'm mad because I didn't lose 10 pounds. I'm mad because I got clowned. I'm mad because I didn't get a raise. I'm mad because these ain't my days. I'm mad because it's not summertime no more. Well, it kind of is. But sure, I still mad. And I'm going to take it out on you. Take it out on. Take. Move a little closer so I can reach out and touch you. And yeah, I'm a little mad at you. You shouldn't have done that shit. Hey, yo, I don't like people talking back to me. You know what I mean? That's why, see, this is shit I be talking about. Y'all be making, you know what I mean? You know, other motherfuckers ain't got to go through this bullshit. Why I always got to be me. Got to be me. And he says, and I like from both phones and my tablet. Yay! Now, just because you might beat up on the people who are closest to you, it don't mean that you won't ever beat up on the people who are farthest from you. But it just seems like it's a crazy thing how, you know, you might know some people who will always try to impress new people that they meet. You know, they treat the new people that they meet like royalty. Maybe they're trying to get something from them. Maybe they're trying to make an impression on them and all of that kind of stuff. But they get all of the good treatment. They get all of the royal treatment. They get all the love. They get all of the kindness and gentle treatment from them. But they come home and they treat you like shit. How many of y'all know somebody who is a totally different person when they are at work than they are when they're at home? When they're at home, nothing is ever right. Nothing ever goes the way that they want it to go. They always complain about every single thing. They got the whole nitpicking thing going down. But you see them at work and it's all, hey, how are you? Hey, what can I do? How can I help you today? How can I be of service to you today? How can I accommodate you today? Only thing you have to say is that you want it like Burger King. Your way. And I will give you the pickles and onions, the lettuce and tomato. Yo, all you got to do is ask, and I will bask in the sun with you and make you have fun. But when I get home, I treat y'all like a grizzly bear. Row, row, get out of here. I don't want to see you when you come around. How come the dishes ain't washed? Row, row. How come this place ain't clean? How come I gotta see a ring around the tub? What the hell is going on? Where's the love? Yo, somebody gonna get an ass whooping today, and I think it's justified and half okay. Emily says, I'm out driving now. Love those who love me. The rest can play in traffic. Oh, Emily, the laugh. Oh, Emily, the laugh. Kat says, even while I'm riding, I did like the show, Omar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all. You're just great. That's just great. That's great. That's great. That's great. But anyway, yeah. Some people treat new people like they the shit. Some people treat the people at work like they all of that. Come home and treat their family like shit. They might treat the neighbors like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? People be trying to put on airs. Has anybody ever mistreated you on a regular basis, but when other people come around, they try to treat you all nice, and you like, what the fuck? You know you don't fuck with me like that. Now, ugh. Now, this is definitely something that can happen at work easily. You know, maybe your boss, your supervisor, your manager, whatever. They always have something negative to say about your work performance or what you do. But as soon as somebody outside of the office praises you for what you do, they want to act like they feel the same way about you. Oh yeah. Care Bear is great. They are great. Oh yeah, man. I mean, a real asset to this company. We're so blessed to have her. You like, what in the monkey see, monkey do is this bullshit. As soon as that person ain't around no more, man, you ain't finished those reports. Man, you ain't put it in punctuation. Man, you ain't do this shit right. Man, you gotta do this shit over. Man, listen, I'm tired of having to tell you all. Well, we're about to do these birthday shout outs. Mm-hmm. We're about to do these birthday shout outs. Some people were born on this glorious September 3rd, and they deserve big knowledge. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Look at the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Look at the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. Look at the R-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Shahida Justice. Happy birthday to you. And my goddad, Lamont Corbin, turning 68 years old today. And Circe Brown, turning 46 years old today. And Michelle Sadler, happy birthday to you. And Bro E. Alexander, happy birthday to you. And Alicia Alehor, turning 53 years old today. And Michelle Andrea, happy birthday to you. And Precious Miller, turning 48 years old today. And Esther A. Keen, turning 51 years old today. And Serena Diet turning 43 years old today. And John Quarles Sr. turning 53 years old today. And Beth Dixon, Chester, stand up. Happy birthday to you. And my man, comedian Josh Kosh, turning 31. Now, you older than that, dog. You got to stop playing. This nigga trying to say they 31 years old. All right, then. I've known this cat damn near 15 years old. 15. I met Josh in like 2000. He ain't 31. All right, it's all good. My man Charles Tink Collins, happy birthday to you. And Beverly Blanco, turning 72 years old today. And Neek Queen, turning 50 years old today. Happy birthday to y'all. We missed birthdays yesterday because we didn't have a show, so I'm going to do yesterday's birthday included. So we have Valerie Labar Johnson. Happy birthday to you. And Ebony Thompson. Happy birthday to you. And Keisha Hall, turning 37 years old today. And Shantae, happy birthday to you. I'm Shantae. And also Francine Jacobs, turning 70 years old today. And Sedina Edie, turning 60 years old today. And Derek Fox, happy birthday to you. And Tamara Nelson, happy birthday. Oh, wait. I went too far. We always on September 1st. And also, so boy, Build and Destroy, turning 60 years old today. Happy birthday. Go get it. Get it. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all. And I hope that today finds you all in good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And that goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious September 3rd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing, and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, beating up on the people that are close to you ain't cool. That ain't cool. And you got to do better. I hope you do better. Make sure that the next time pledge to do better. People who are close to you deserve love, not the pushes, the disses, and the shoves, and they don't deserve to be pushed around and acting like you treat them like a clown. And they've been loyal, faithful, supportive, and you would act like you was giving them abortion, even though they're not born from you. And you, one day they're gonna be gone from you. If you keep on playing around with your people, they're gonna be bye-bye. And if you think that you can just clown your people, well, you won't find out why. You can't treat people like you don't know them, or like you could care less, or like you gonna blow them. Because they will come to the point where they say, I'm out of here, about to blow this joint. I ain't taking this shit no more. You can go to those people who are at the store that you like to buy from. You can't get it from here. And I'm out of here. And that's clear. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Get a Business show. So make sure y'all come on through. And I invite you to. All right. So. Blog Talk, we gonna get you out of here. Yeah. And for my YouTubers, you know just how we do, but thanks for coming on through. See you on the other side, my boobas. On the other side, my boo. Peace, y'all. Have a great day.